So my girlfriend and I got a motel for 2 nights. It was not the best motel and not on the best side of town, but it was cheap, so it worked for us. I was 20 and she was 19 at the time. Anyway, the first night went fine. However, the second night things started to get a little strange. At about midnight, there was a banging on our door. I looked out the peephole to see a scraggly looking shorter white man standing outside my door with jeans on and no shirt. My first thought was that this guy was probably on drugs or something and was probably banging on everyone's door for whatever reason. Whatever, I'm tired. Time to go to sleep. Then about 2 a.m., as my girlfriend and I are starting to fall asleep, I think I hear the man say something outside. "You and your girl are gonna die tonight." Now, I tried to trick myself into thinking I didn't really hear this. I mean, why would some random stranger say this? How did he even know I had a girl in the room? Had he been watching us earlier? All these thoughts are going through my mind while my girlfriend is asleep. Her name is Jane. I don't want to disturb her, but at this point I am feeling pretty nervous, so I nudge her awake. "I think that guy is still outside," I said quietly. She is half asleep and thinks I'm being paranoid. He begins to knock on our door again. Alarmed, we get up to look through the peephole. This time he is standing in front of our door, but looking the opposite direction with his hands behind his back, almost militaristically. I then began calling the police from the motel phone. Jane thought I was overreacting, but I was too afraid not to call. I told the police about the man and they said they would send somebody out. I called the lobby and told them as well, but they said they couldn't do anything and that I should call the police. Sure enough, about 10 minutes later, which is, actually a pretty decent response time, a police car rolls through the parking lot. Then they leave. What the fuck? Great, they must not have seen the guy. Now this guy starts talking more craziness outside. He says stuff along the lines of, "Man, you called the cops? You're a fucking pussy, man. I'm gonna kick your ass." But he stopped shortly after, and we didn't hear anything from him for another 10 or 15 minutes. Then I hear him say, "You and your girl are gonna die tonight," again. Jane heard him this time as well, and she was instantly on my level of terrifiedness. And she hadn't heard this before and insinuated I was over-paranoid or hearing things. She insisted we call the police, and this time I let her talk to them. She was much more shooken up on the phone and conveyed a necessary sense of urgency I wasn't capable of. Again, a police cruiser comes through the parking lot. I see the car is about to leave again. Pissed off, I walk outside to the cruiser. I felt safe enough to walk outside since the police were right there. I asked why they were leaving, and they said that they talked to the guy, but he wasn't doing anything obviously criminal, so they couldn't do anything about it. The officer said he was messing with the air conditioner to our room. I explained to the officer the comments we heard this man making about killing us, but again, he told me there was nothing he could do. So the cops leave. Again. They leave me and my girlfriend alone at this motel with this crazy asshole for the second time, and now he's really pissed, and must have seen me talking to the cops. Again, he's knocking on our door, calling me a pussy, saying he's gonna kick my ass. So I call the cops for the third time. About 15 minutes later, I heard the sound of handcuffs outside my room. I had never felt so relieved. I don't know what happened and why they finally decided to arrest him, but I'm just glad that they did. I could hear him saying, "What did I do? I didn't do anything," while they were cuffing him. As soon as the police were gone, my girlfriend and I left the motel. Luckily, my friend was awake at 4 a.m. when I called him, and we crashed at his house for the night. When we were pulling out of the motel parking lot, I could see the man in the back of the police car looking at me. The deadest look I have ever seen. To the crazy tweaker outside the Visalia Motel 8, let's not meet. Hey guys, thanks for listening. As always, if you have any suggestions for things I should read or how I can improve my videos in general, please comment below. Also, expect to have some nicer quality videos in the near future. I ordered a new studio microphone for use on my channel and plan to be doing a lot more videos once it's delivered. And I am very excited for the upcoming quality recordings. Again, if you have any suggestions, please let me know, and remember to like and subscribe for more scary stories.